Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the previous class, we discussed about economic development, economic growth, and then after that, we discussed about determinants or features of economic growth. Today, we are going to start trade cycle. So basically, trade cycle, it is a cycle that repeats itself after 10 to 20 years. Like this. Now see here, this phase of the economy, this down stage, here the economy is down. This is called depression. When from depressed economy, when economy is going to recover, this is called recovery. Up to this stage, you can see when economy reaches the top, this stage, this is called boom. And when from boom economy is going downward, this is called a recession. So we have four stages in the economy: depression, recovery, when economy is going to recover, then boom, the top, when economy is at its peak, we call it boom. And when from boom economy is going down, it is called recession. Now, what is depression? In depression, production is low, business activities are low. When production is low, business activities are low, there will be unemployment. People, they will become unemployed. When people will become unemployed, there will be low purchasing power, because if you don't have job, you have nothing in your pocket, or you have money in your pocket, but that is for fulfilling the basic necessities of your family. Like basic necessities are food, clothing, shelter. So people, they are focusing on the basic necessities. So purchasing power of people, it will be low. Like nowadays, economy is down because of unemployment. Previously, people, they were spending lots of money on different other things. Like every month, a person was purchasing a suit. Every month, a person was purchasing shoes. He was purchasing new and new mobile sets. He was purchasing new and new laptops. He was purchasing different other things. But when economy is down, the purchasing power of people, it also comes down, and on these other things, people are not spending money. I told you that they are spending only on the basic necessities. Why? Their purchasing power comes down. So the extra spending, now it is not in their pocket, so their purchasing power, it comes down. And this is due to war. If there is war, so economy will go into depression. Political instability, there is political instability and economic instability. Economy is not good. So in depression, production is low. When production is low, business activities will be low. When business activities are low, there will be unemployment. If there is unemployment, there will be low purchasing power. And these things, these are because of what? Because of war, because of political instability, this depressed stage of the economy. This is because of war. There is political instability and economic instability. So these are the reasons of depression. So depression is a stage in which the economy is at a depressed state. People, they are in tension. They are depressed basically. And this depression is mostly because of this thing, unemployment. If you are unemployed, you will be unhappy. There will be low employment opportunities. And if low employment opportunities, the purchasing power of people, it will come down. Like after 2014, majority of people who were on job, they lost their job. Nowadays, if you want to find a job, it is very difficult for you. So this stage is called depression. And this is because of what? War. Why in 2014 majority of people, they took their capital and they are now in Dubai, or they are now in Turkey, or they are in now different other countries. They took their capital to those countries because of what? Because of war. Because in 2014, people, they were thinking that USA will go out of Afghanistan, so again there will be war. So that was the expectation at that time. So because of that, people, they took their capital and they went out of the country. So because of that, there was unemployment. Then when economy is in depressed stage, then government, they are taking actions. It is right after depression, the activities and production optimizes. Now here, what is happening after depression? The government, they are taking actions. What are they doing? They're taking different types of actions. They are starting activities in the economy. They are starting different projects. They are different types of projects. In these projects, people are getting jobs. When they are getting jobs, their purchasing power is increasing. When their purchasing power increases, there will be what? Demand will increase in the market. And if there is increase in demand, so for fulfilling that demand, companies, they will start production. They will supply goods. Supply will increase. And supply will increase if businesses, they start production. So for increasing the supply, companies, again, they will hire employees, because for producing more, you need more people. So there will be again employment opportunities. And when there are employment opportunities, again, there will be increase in purchasing power. So again, there will be more increase in demand. So for fulfilling that demand, there will be more increase in supply. So in this way, employment opportunities, it will increase, purchasing power of people, it will go up. And when purchasing power of people will go up, so economy will start recovering. Economy will become better and better. Here, government, when they start these projects, these whatever that they are doing, so this will make the investor, this will give the investor confidence that government is starting production, so they are becoming confident now that there will be good conditions, so we will be in profits in the future. So it creates employment opportunity and increase in purchasing power, and there will be increase in purchasing power. Governments are taking different actions. Reduce interest rates, on loans. So if interest rate comes down on loan, people, they will take loan from banks, and they will take loan, they will start what? They will start production. Why people are taking loans? For starting businesses. So production will increase, and for increasing production you need people, you need employees, so there will be employment opportunities. And if there is increase in employment opportunities, purchasing power will increase, and increase in purchasing power will increase demand, and increase in demand will increase supply. So this is a link between all these activities. So when government initially starts production, it will give hope to the investors. Investors will start investments, and because of investments, job opportunities will be created. And when job opportunities will be created, so the purchasing power of people, it will become a bit more. So increase in purchasing power means increase in demand. If people have money in their pockets, their demand will increase. And if there is increase in demand, so again the companies, they will produce, they will increase supply, and increase in supply will create more employment opportunities. In this way, economy will be on the path of recovery. So this is the second stage of our trade cycle. The third stage is boom. All the businesses are in the peak, at the top, regarding their business. Competition comes in motion. Competitors come in motion. So it will be like this. All the businesses are in the peak regarding their business. All the business activity will be at its highest level. Competitors come in motion. There will be more competition. Every person earns more profit. Businessman, he's talking about the businessman. So everyone, he will earn more profit. Every business earns much more. They will earn a lot. In this time, economic efficiency is reduced. High interest rates are offered. Keep in mind, at this stage, interest rate will go high. Why? Why interest rate will increase? When people will demand more and more loans, everyone is going to start production. Production is increasing. So increase in production means increase in the demand of money. Demand of money will increase. So from where this money will come? Banks will provide this money on interest. So this will increase. Banks will provide this. If there is increase in demand, there will be increase in interest rate. Interest rate will also increase. So here he's talking about this thing. High interest rates are offered. And if interest rate increases, prices will also increase. Why? Increase in interest rate means increase in the cost of production. Because if I am taking a loan of $1 lakh from bank, $100,000 from bank, and bank is charging 16% or 18% interest, so I will pay this 18% interest. This amount is too much. So for this, I will increase the prices of goods, because I will earn profit. So I will increase the prices of goods and services. There will be increase in the prices of goods and services. So there will be increase in the price. Because I will cover this high interest rate from the customers. So the burden will be shifted towards the customer. High wages. Now, if prices increase in price will increase wages. Employees will demand high wages. Why they will demand high wages? Prices of goods and services are increasing, and in previous salary we can't purchase these goods and services, so they will demand high wages. There will be increase in wages, which creates frustration in the economy. Now, if wages will increase, there will be frustration in the economy. And this frustration will be this increase in price of goods and services. This will frustrate the public, and increase in wages, this will frustrate the investors, the businessmen. So these are the features of the boom, that there will be increase in demand of money, because people, they are starting businesses. So increase in demand of money will increase the interest rate. Increase in interest rate means the cost of producing, or you can say the cost of capital, is increasing. And increase in cost of capital means the prices of goods and services will be increased. Why? Because this 18% interest on $1 lakh, I will cover this from increase in prices of goods and services. I will increase the prices. If I am paying high interest rates, so I will increase the prices of goods and services. So this thing, this 18% interest, this is shifted to customers. And who are customers? Customers are what? People, public. Public are working in different businesses. They are employees of different companies. So they will demand high wages. Prices are high in the economy. The previous, suppose my salary was 15,000. In 15,000, I can't survive. All the employees, they are unable to survive. They are unable to fulfill their necessities. So now what will they do? They will demand high wages. When they will demand high wages, there will be frustration in the economy. So this stage at which the economy is on its peak, high production, high employment, high purchasing power, this stage is called boom. Then the last stage. In the boom, there was frustration in the economy. People lose confidence. People decrease purchasing power. Their purchasing power will come down. Why? Why their purchasing power will come down? Prices of goods and services, if it will increase the purchasing power of people, it will come down because their wages are at that level, or there is a slight increase in the wages. So their purchasing power, it will come down. People feel fear. There will be low investment. Why there will be low investment? Demand of money, there is increase in interest rate. People will not take loans from banks. Why? Interest rate is too much high. The cost of capital, it is too much high. So they will not take loans from bank. They will not invest money. Low business activities. This will decrease business activities. And from this point, economy will come down. There will be recession. There will be economic crisis. Again, economy will come down. Just like I told you this thing. This is depressed stage of the economy. Economy is at its bottom. Then the economy is going to recover. Then here the economy is at its peak. And from peak, sometime economy will come down. This downward movement of the economy. This is called economic crisis, or we call it recession. Why recession? There will be recession because again the purchasing power of people will come down because of increase in prices. And when their purchasing power comes down, demand in the market it will come down. When demand will come down, there will be decrease in supply. Supply will also come down. And when there decrease in supply, investors will be affected. They will reduce supply. They will not produce more. and if they will reduce supply, they will fire employees. Why? If I am producing low, if production is less in my factory, so I will fire some employees. There will be firing of employees. Again, unemployment ratio slowly it will come down. Sorry, unemployment in the economy it will increase. And if there is increase in unemployment, so this will create problems. This will create crisis in the economy. Economy will start coming down from the boom. So these are the 4 stages of economies, 4 stages of trade cycle. Then the next topic, it is export instability. You know about export. What is export? The goods that we are selling to other countries. The goods that are going out of the country. We call it export. And what is export instability? Export instability means one year your exports are high and the other year your exports are too much down. We call this situation export instability, that your exports are not stable. It is not at one level. One year it is too much high and the other year it is too much down. Such problem arises in underdeveloped countries. This problem is basically the problem of underdeveloped countries, not developed countries. Export instability is due to short-term fluctuations. There are fluctuations in export. Fluctuations means, just like I told you, that one year, suppose, 1 year your exports were 5 billion. And the next year, your exports are 1 billion. So there is a huge gap. In 2018, our exports, these were 5 billion. And 2019, our exports come down to 1 billion. So this is called export instability. One year exports are too much high, and the next year our exports are too much down. The export of underdeveloped countries relies on primary product mostly. Why there is export instability in the underdeveloped countries? Because of the primary product, because of we are focusing on 1 or 2 products in export. That is mostly, and these are mostly agriculture products. So what is the problem then? In 1 year, our agriculture production is good. The next year, something happens. There is some disease on the agriculture products. There is flood. There is, you people call it jala. So this will destroy the agriculture products. If there is some disease on the agriculture products, if there is some flood, or if there is some from the guard side, there is some like you people call it jala. If there is jala, so agriculture products will be destroyed. So when agriculture products destroyed, our focus, our main product, it is agriculture product, so our exports will decrease. So this is called basically export instability. Inshallah, in the next class, we will talk about the causes of export instability, and maybe we no, it will not be finished. So in this week I will make 2 lectures, and maybe in the class then we will discuss this foreign exchange rate. Okay, have a good time, and assalamu alaikum.